Alright. So I've made it back. There was a new update came, and some of you, me, for sure, and some other people in the club, after the update, the game would not load past like 31%, and tried to uninstall, reinstall, and basically didn't have any of my info anymore. It was like I was starting from scratch, and I'll be honest with you, I was not going to start from scratch. All the years I had put in, it was kind of disappointing, and like, alright, screw it, I'm done, you know. Tried to get a hold of OBB at the time, and at the time they said there was nothing they could do. Obviously, it seemed like there eventually was something they did. People from the old club, as you can see, we got a new club, and they contacted me and told me, hey, some of the guys got their accounts back, blah blah blah, we got a new club going. Waffle King, Video, Killer, you know, C4, they try to contact me and let me know, so I got back a hold with OBB. I don't know if it helped or mattered, but I found an old email previous to the update, because I had lost my player ID. Basically, I deleted the game, I guess, I don't know, and the cloud save said, that I'm most up to date, which was starting from scratch, and I'm like, no, that's not up to date. But anyway, I don't know if they had figured something out, or I sent them an old email with an old ID, and told me to reinstall the game and go ahead and go through the training process at the beginning, and then, so you got a new player ID, and then email them with that new player ID, and then they would, fix me up, and appears as though they did. I got my account back, looks like about where I left off. So, yeah, good news and same news, in that aspect. Yeah, got my account back, and of course, there still seems to be, some of the others weirdness from before my old account. Better than no account or starting from scratch, which I wasn't going to do, like how I have no tracks. Oh, what was I supposed to do here? I mean, not tracks, but like over here in the created tracks, still have the same issue where
3, 2, 1,
ready to publish, and no, can't publish, but whatever. Maybe the new update, if it went through properly, would have fixed some of that, I don't know, but none of the previous updates has fixed any of that kind of stuff, so like I said, it's back to, I guess, like it was. So that's where I'm at now, and just letting you know. But I am, totally down for the some multiplayer racing guy, so thought maybe they'd try to do me some justice, but like I said, eventually here it is. It's back to what it was. Ranking. Yeah, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying there? Hit the ranking. I do a race in here, do one thing in each one, and see how the outcomes go. Do some dailies maybe. My first video back, so really don't know here. Honestly, it kept my mail too. There was some other stuff in here where I had some first places that I already had collected, but the events and trophy rushes and whatnots. But I'll go ahead and finish collecting some of these here without trying to say too much. I don't know if anybody can put 2 and 2 together. You know what I mean? 2 and 2s together. Because sometimes, if you put the 2 and 2 together, you get the answer. Sometimes, if the answer is given to you, and somebody else hears the answer, and they hear the answer, but they don't want you to have the answer. So then, they change the 1 and 1, putting 2 and 2 together, and maybe they change it to putting 2 and 3 together. 4 and 5 together. If nobody knows what I'm talking about, then apparently you're not putting 2 and 2 together. So I apologize for that, but hey, like I said, if I give the answer to 2 and 2, somebody hears the answer, they don't like that I gave you the answer, and they're gonna change the question from 2 and 2 to something like 4 and 5. You know, you ever put 4 and 5 together? Well, I understand you don't know what I'm talking about, but what I'm saying is, I had to quit initially after the update, having trouble with the loading and whatnot, and I ended up and tried to reinstall. Like I said, uninstall and reinstall, try to get my game back, and it said I had the most recent update on my game, which was starting from scratch. I know I already said that, but apparently it kept all my daily chests in here too, and I'm just trying to get through them. You know what I'm saying? So, that's about it. That's about it. Got a new club going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? New club going on. Might have a chance to get in. Like I said, I'm not a leader. I am not a co-leader. I have no power to set the limits. I have no power to keep or kick. It is up to you if you join. What happens? Just so you know for sure, there's like 2 rules. For sure. Well, there's more than that. But for sure 2 rules is, okay. See these? All these different colored Evo coins. You need to request these. All the different colors. Request Evo coins. You need to request it because you are going to need these Evo coins. These Evo coins are used to stage up your vehicles. If you ever want to evolve your vehicles past stage 7. I don't know if I have any that are... Okay, see this vehicle here? It's on, if you can see, stage 2 up here. Stage 2 of a possible 60. If I want to upgrade, to evolve this vehicle from stage 2 to 3, it's going to cost me 1,000 gold. But I believe once you get to stage 7, see these Evo coins over here for this vehicle? They're different colors for different vehicles. They're going to want you to use Evo coins to evolve your vehicle from 7 to all the way up to 60. And the Evo coins will go up exponentially, or maybe not exponentially, but they will go up. And the first time you need to use Evo coins, it might only cost you 2. But believe me, because I finally got Santa, right? I finally got Santa in a video, and I haven't really done any update video about Santa. Why? Because of the Evo coin situation. It's taken me this long since I got Santa, if you remember in a past video, when I got Santa, and I was fairly stacked on white or silver, whatever color people call these coins. I was fairly stacked, and I still didn't have enough to get Santa all the way staged up. So as you can see here now, I got Santa at 52. He takes white or silver. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to speed it up. It costs diamonds, so most people are not able to just go ahead and upgrade and go ahead and speed up anytime they want. They gotta build up some money and some, and if you, I don't suggest necessarily using the diamonds. You know, you just gotta wait, you know, some time, and you might have, that might give you time to build up more coin anyway. But I'm doing this to show y'all. See, now if it costed 2 of these Evos at level 7, which I can't quite remember, up here at 52, it's costing 94. And these Evo coins ain't super easy to come by, believe it or not. You can get them sometimes, a couple in the chest here or there, and you can request them in, you know, every 8 hours or something in the club. And all the members are generous giving them away because 2 things: they're trying to help each other, and another thing, they're asking for Evo. And whenever you give someone Evo in the club, you get some gold out of it. You give them an Evo, you get gold. Not their gold, just the game gets you gold. But as you can see, that's what these Evo coins are for. So even if I use this, now I'm down to 33. See that? I used 94. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up again just so I can show you that these Evo coins aren't no joke. Because it's taken me forever to get enough Evo coins. If I have enough gold and enough whatever to evolve Santa up to 60, look, 90, 96, Evo coins again or whatever, and only have 33. And when you request them, you can only get like possibly 10 every request. And you might get some out of chest. You could probably buy a big chest if you had the diamonds. Most people don't. But it's all random as to what color you get out of the chest and how many and whatever. So these Evos are hard to come by. And it don't seem like you really need them until later in the game, believe me. In my previous time, years ago, I was like, hey, these Evo coins ain't nothing. But, so, yeah, you need to request Evos because it will help you out, and you can give some to other people if you can, and other people will give you your requested Evo if you can, or if they can. And every time they do, it'll give them some gold. Let's see if anybody's in here, which I've already done, so I don't know if there's any left to give to. Why can't I give to him? And you can usually only give 3 anyway, so. But believe me, you get gold whenever you give Evo. Okay, but do not ask for gold. Do not request gold. And do not request diamonds, because that costs real money for someone else. And we're not going to make people pay real money, or even ask people to pay real money for these gold and diamonds. And that can get you kicked out real easy if you request gold and diamonds in our club. We don't appreciate that. But we do want you to ask for Evo, because it helps each other to request Evo and to give Evo if you can. But do not ask for diamonds, do not ask for gold, as that costs real money. And no one's going to do that. It's just going to be annoying, and you're going to waste your time of asking for an actual Evo coin that you could use. Because you can only do one request like every 8, 10 hours, 24 hours, I don't know what it is. So you're just wasting it. Nobody's going to give it to you, and you're going to probably get kicked. Well, you might get a warning, but they say it in chat so often, they figure if you're not reading through the chat and see that they're telling you not to ask for that, then whatever. But they might give you a warning, you might not, but you're going to get kicked. Because if you're wanting somebody to spend real money, when, like I said, you can put 2 and 2 together on some events and maybe win some. And if you don't got a problem with trying to tell somebody else to, basically give you money, that's what it is. You're like, give me these diamonds, and somebody's going to spend $5 to give you diamonds? No. If that's the case, if you feel like that's good, hey, you can go on in here. You can go on in here and look, $5, you can get 200 diamonds right there. You can get, and I've actually seen some of our members in the past, our club members, actually buy these high-end packs here. They actually spent this kind of money on this game in the past. We don't do it anymore. But and it's not nobody asking to do it. If they want to do it on their own, that's up to them. But they'll purposely buy these higher monies, because why? Look, it gives every member in the club, that one gives every member in the club 20 diamonds, that one gives every member in the club 50 diamonds. I'm going on and on about that. I'm telling you, that's it, trying to help you out. Oh, and also, if you ain't doing nothing in the club, I mean, you can join right now. It's probably open before they set a big limit. As you can see, these people are getting in, and they're fairly new, fairly low on their trophies. So the club must be open right now with no big high trophy limit. But after people don't really play or do anything, and they're not asking you to kill themselves. Everyone in here has a life. Everyone in here has other things to do. But if you're just gonna get in, race 2 races, and never play again, they're gonna probably kick you out. You're not asking for Evos, you're not donating Evos. I'm not asking you to give all your donations away, but, shows like this one here. They got 1, but they also hasn't been on in 3 days. And we understand, people got lives. But, I mean, it's the only way, if you want to be part of the club, they want you to be part of the club, not just in there to say, oh, I'm in this club. Because, of course, right now we can't see the club rankings, but, we're usually top 10 or something. So there's still something up with the game. I don't know if that'll get resolved. Basically, that's it. I was done. Now I'm back. Still some little issues and new club. And that was because our leader actually had the same issue I had, C4. C14 right here. He was the leader. And the trophy limit was set to 120, so even if anybody did get back on, like I did, I tried to get back on and I was going to get in there and talk to them at least on my new account about, hey, I got kicked and I can't get my account back and I'm not starting from scratch, you know, I was going to tell them all that, but I couldn't even get in the club because the leader got kicked, or couldn't load on. He had the same problem I did, his account was gone, basically, so the limit was still set at 120. And, but luckily, you know, some of these guys got a way to communicate with each other outside the game, I guess, and put two and two together and this and that and whatever, and so now here we are. But that's basically, probably been talking too much and not playing, so I apologize that. So I got to drift and win with Ghost? Come on, can I do that drift with Techno? So I haven't really been playing, during this video, so I don't know what is there to watch. I could have already got out. So, yeah, that's about it. That's about where I'm at. I don't know. I thought about maybe playing some more,
3, 2, 1.
Some of my friends have been playing, you know, on consoles and PCs on Call of Duty. Thought about playing maybe that Call of Duty Mobile. I haven't played it in a while. Maybe make some videos of that. I don't know. I'd be getting close to, I don't technically need a new phone, and this one costs a lot. And I'm pretty cheap, but I feel like for some reason I want a new phone. The battery's still alright, but you can definitely tell, it doesn't stay charged as long as it used to in the past. And, the phone I had previous before this, that was the main reason why I got a new phone. And that battery just wouldn't keep a charge no more. It got to the point where it wouldn't keep a charge. I probably got some videos on Sup when that happened. Because it got to a point before it completely wouldn't keep a charge. It got to a point where it wouldn't power enough to play the game. It would pretty much, playing the game would end up shutting the phone down. But if you didn't play the game, you could still use your phone like a normal phone. And I needed a phone, so... Oh, I'm supposed to be drifting, not just winning. Dang it. Dang it! So I needed a phone, so there was a time where I wasn't playing the game. And oddly enough, I believe, if I remember right, that was the time when they first came out with Santa. And I don't know if you know how things used to go, but when they used to first come out with a vehicle, or sometimes they'd come out with 2 or 3 vehicles at a time, when they first came out with it, if you had all your other stuff up to date or whatever, I don't know what it was, but you'd end up getting a vehicle. So I don't know if it was that time. No, wait, I think there was a different time where, but anyway, when they, just to finish the thought I had, when they used to come out with vehicles, they used to give you one. Somehow, you know, when there was a new vehicle introduced in the game, or new 2 or 3 vehicles, you'd end up with one of those out of a random chest. You'd just get one of them. Later on, you'd have to figure out how to get the other one. You didn't have all the legendary trophies back then, so eventually, once you got all your other cars to a spot, then you'd get the other one. I don't know. Without going into all that, I've got a video covering that anyway. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be drifting again. But now that I'm thinking more, that's not when Santa came out, or when I had my phone issue. Phone issue was, or the Santa whole thing was, I think there was an actual pretty bad issue with the game. It was either that or it was when Santa was first released. And I think there was a time where, to try to make up for, it's probably both of those. It's probably when Santa was first released and because of the issues. There were some pretty big issues in the game for a little while. To fix it and to, you know, say sorry to the players, and to show our, you know, sorriness and apologize, they were giving Santa to the players. So I don't know if they had the issues, then came out with a new update to fix the issues, and Santa was in that update, and to say, hey, thanks and sorry for all the trouble, here's Santa. Well, that's when my phone was having its issues, and I wasn't playing the game, because I needed the phone to be a phone. And if I tried to play the game, the phone would just shut down. and I couldn't have a phone shut down. I had to have a phone, you know, in these times. Why am I not going for drifts? Man, I need... You know what I'm saying? So now, it seems like I had the phone issues. Santa came out, they gave Santa away. I wasn't there when they were giving it away. By the time I got this new phone, they wasn't giving Santa out anymore, and Santa was on... That's probably when they came out with legendary trophies, too. I don't know. The Santa was legendary trophies, and I barely just got to the point, if you remember not too long ago, where I finally got enough legendary trophies. Oh, that's when they kicked down the trophy count, too, because you used to get 20 trophies per win instead of... Or 10. Was it 10? Instead of 5. And then when you're on doubles... You got 20? Probably. Yeah, when you're on doubles, you got 20, and if you had your, like, club boosters on and stuff, you got a pretty good chunk of trophies there. And that's why it's a lot harder now for people nowadays to, you know, like, get up to where some of us old school guys are. Or some of us that were in on it, you know, for a while. You know, a few of us in this club have been in the game since it was beta, I believe. I was in since it was beta. I wasn't in this club with this bunch of guys, but I was playing. And I'm sure you can see in some of my old early videos of SUP up in that What's Up club. But anyway, what am I talking about? Just making a stupid long video for nothing? Oh, I know, because I was talking and I felt like I was talking too much and not doing any racing, and now the video's gonna take forever. So honestly, I just need to cut it off here, and I don't think there's much else for me to say. Instead of watching me not even raced right because I'm talking too much. Basically just saying, okay, I am back, I guess, because like I said, I uninstalled the game. But now, guess we'll see how she goes now. Alright, I'm guessing, same as it's been going. That's what it seems like. So, try to get some videos every once in a while. Like I said, we all got our lives. Yeah, I think, yeah. This video's too long. Alright, I'm done.